Obsidian is one of my favorite gemstones. I think it actually is my favorite gemstone. I absolutely love obsidian. And when I first came across obsidian, of course, I didn't really know much about it. I just knew that I was attracted to it. And when I started doing research on it, I discovered that it is very much associated with doing shadow work. So it made sense to me why I'm drawn to it, because that's a large part of what I do with people, and it's a large part of what I've done in my life. My life journey has been a lot to do around know thyself and shadow work. So today the video is going to be about how you can use obsidian to help you with your shadow work. Hi, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com, and if you want to be a witch or a Wiccan, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Today's video is about shadow work, and it's about how you can use gemstones to help you with your shadow work. In particular, we're looking at obsidian. Obsidian is an amorphous gemstone, and it has the ability, as of a lot of the black gemstones, is that it can have a very calming effect on you. What obsidian can do is it can help you do your shadow work. It can help you transition between the discomfort of the shadow work and being at more peace with your shadow work. It can help calm and smooth out the emotions when it comes to things that may be upsetting for you. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can use an obsidian ball to help you clear away some of that energy around stuff that comes up when you're doing shadow work, and even stuff that comes up when you're not doing shadow work that's uncomfortable. Plus, I'm also going to then show you what you can do then with selenite as well, because I do like to use them both together, for the obsidian for doing the work, and then the selenite for cleaning or cleansing and brightening up the aura after. So I'll put that there for now. So if you're going to do shadow work and you're particularly feeling a bit heavy, or things are particularly difficult for you emotionally and you're wanting some help, a ball is the best type of form of a shape of gemstone to use with this kind of work, because the ball sort of radiates energy all around it, whereas if you're working with a point, you're getting more direct energy. And for this kind of shadow work, you're kind of wanting that aura or orb of energy to kind of wash over you. If you're doing shadow work and you've got something going on, simply cleanse your ball. So with obsidian, you can run it under a tap. It likes water, so you can cleanse it definitely with water. Once you've done that, then you just sit with it in the palms of your hand, or you can sit with it in your lap. I like to have it pretty close to my heart chakra, because I find that a lot of shadow work tends to be related to feeling in the heart center. Sometimes it may be some of the other centers that you may feel stuff coming through, but a lot of the time it's to do with the heart area, because we tend to feel grief a lot when we're dealing with shadow work, because of loss and things that we feel we've lost because of the stuff we haven't done, or the things we have done in relation to shadow work. So holding your obsidian ball and then just tuning into what it is you're feeling on an emotional level, to whatever the feeling is. And what you'll notice is if you allow the energy of the ball to just permeate around you. Now, people may shy away from this because you're dealing with a black colored gemstone. And a lot of people are afraid of black, because black's been associated with dark stuff and scary stuff and evil stuff and all that kind of thing. When you feel obsidian and you're holding it in your hands like this, and you're feeling an uncomfortable emotion, what you should be feeling, what you'll most likely feel, is a calming feeling. In Chinese medicine, black is associated with water. So it can have a very calming and cooling effect on the emotions. So if you just allow it to permeate, that sense, that energy of the gemstone to just engulf you, you can actually start to feel you calming down as a result of it. Imagine the energy that's around you goes down your spine and down into the ground. So what you're actually doing is allowing that energy to wrap you, take away the negative edge, and actually put that negative edge down into the ground for transformation. So you're grounding that energy energetically. Now, holding an obsidian ball and focusing on your feelings isn't going to take the feeling away completely. There is still some other processing that you will probably need to do. So that might involve some kind of healing modality like EFT or theta healing, hypnotherapy, or whatever, however you do your shadow work. You might be doing this while you're journaling. So maybe you're holding the ball in your left hand, and you might be journaling as you're doing that, and just journaling what it is that you're experiencing, what it is that you're feeling right now, and just notice the difference that's going on while you're holding the ball, allowing the energy to come over you, what you're experiencing. Does it help you get more clarity with what's going on? What are the thoughts associated with the emotion? What are you telling yourself that's making the emotion stronger? What is it that you're feeling? What is it that you're believing? What the obsidian will do, it'll just help make it clearer, and it will just help take that nasty edge off the feeling so that you can actually work with it in a productive way that isn't going to be too overwhelming for you. And just allow the energy to inform you of what is going on within you. So this is doing energy work with the energy of the gemstone. So rather than forcing the shadow work, like writing down a list of qualities about yourself that you don't like, this is actually just informing you of what it is that you're feeling, what the cause of the feeling may be, and just allowing the edge of the feeling to ground down into the earth. Often when we're feeling negative emotions, we get very heady. It's happening a lot up here. And especially with things like anxiety, if you feel a lot of anxiety or if there's a lot of anger going on, then you really need to ground that energy. Otherwise, you'll be buzzing up here all of the time. And obsidian can really help you ground that energy. And I feel that when I'm working with obsidian, that's really what it's doing. It's grounding that energy, that unpleasant negative energy, and it's helping you ground it into the earth for transformation, because the earth is the great transformer. So you allow the obsidian to do its thing, take note of what you're experiencing as it's doing it, and use it to assist you with your shadow work. It won't do it for you completely, but it will help you do your shadow work. Then when you've finished your session, so maybe you want to do that for maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes is probably a better time to do it. Obviously, if things are getting more emotional and it's getting really bad, you don't want to be doing more emotion. You're actually wanting the emotions to calm down, not get worse. So if you're finding that it's making things worse, stop the process. And then if you're working with a psychotherapist, go have a session with them, that kind of thing. But if it's just general shadow work and you don't have any other mental health issues going on at the same time, it should actually help calm you down. When you finish that, if you've got a selenite wand, you can then just use that beautiful clear energy of selenite, just very slowly running it down your body to just help bring that lightness back to your aura again. Selenite is really good at help clearing out your energy field. And sometimes shadow work will bring up stuff that may be like, things that are emotional attachments in your energy field. So by just running your selenite wand over, you just help clear away some of those attachments. So just bringing it down your body, all the way down, and then also trying to do it from behind you as well. Oops, bang the wall while you do it. Don't bang the wall while you do it. So with your selenite, If you're wanting to cleanse selenite, do not put it under water. It will disappear. Selenite has water in it, actually, in its crystalline structure. So it's very fragile. So make sure that if you're going to cleanse your selenite, use incense, and smoking is probably the best way to cleanse selenite. And yeah, keep it somewhere where it's not going to get scratched or broken, because it's very delicate. And if you're wanting to work on your shadow work and you want to work with somebody like me, for example, I do offer a free 30-minute session where we can just talk about what your biggest blocks are to moving forward. And if you're wanting to do any work with me, we can talk about that at the same time. I've also got a book out called Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and using EFT tapping and law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. It is more law of attraction-y in the way that I talk about working with energy, but it's got a lot of tapping in there and healing work on shadow stuff. It's specifically aimed to help you clear away things that are stopping you from moving forward in your life. So if you're wanting to take a look at that, I'll put the link below this video in the description field to the book, and I'll also put a link to that free clarity session in the description field below this video as well. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Blessed be.